wants to have some fun. I do. Now, you just saying you want to have fun, or do you really want to have fun?
I really want to have fun. I'm just saying I want to have some fun.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my past.
One rule we got, we live by.
Some nights I call it.
What happens in this room, what's said in this room, stays in this room.
That my lips could build a castle.
Great moments
Some nights I wish
are
they
born
just fall
of great
off.
opportunity.
But I still
And that's what you have here
That's
what you've earned here tonight.
Still not sure what I stand for.
That's still black ice. This is our pond.
What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore.
By Kenson! Shot save by Alex Hare. Morris picks it up at the center ice. Comes to the right side. Comes forehand, backhand. Shot score!
Why don't we break the rules already?
Here's a one-timer shoot. Scores by Nick Brumley! Huskies win! Huskies win! The Huskies win in a shootout!
NIU Huskies hockey is on the air from the Edge Ice Arena in Bensonville, Illinois. It's the Northern Illinois Huskies going up against the Robert Morris University Eagles. Welcome again, everybody. My name is Marcus Grossink, alongside my broadcast partner, Stephen Duffy, and cameraman Dan Sanchez. Kim Rohn is actually at the D3 game, so stay tuned to our Twitter at NIU Hockey TV for all those updates. D3 is currently winning 2-0 on goals by J.C. Weems and Nick Renville. Sorry for the abbreviated pregame show. We had some problems finding an extension cord to reach up here in the balcony, but they're just about ready to go. Let's get right to your keys to the game, Duffy, for tonight's game against the Eagles.
Well, I think my first key to the game has got to be Alex Hare getting off to a great start again, because you said last year he stopped 67 of 69 shots, so he was playing great last year. You got to expect him to play the same way this year if they want to expect to beat Robert Morris, a pretty good team and known for their hockey here at the school. So that's got to be my first key. My second key has got to be that the first and second line have got to play better today than they did last week. It was mostly the third and fourth line that kind of got off to a good start in both games. So I got to expect that the first and second line kind of get off to a better start today. And then my third key has got to be that they got to get to a couple of the stars of Robert Morris, which is Nick Webster, their defenseman Terry Gaglard. There's a couple good ones there that they got to make sure that they stop. And also that you got to hope that the power play still does very well. So those are my three keys.
So third key is stopping the top line of Gagliard. That's got 4 points, and Nick Webster, who's got 3 as well as the special teams for tonight. Couple injury updates. Brandon Maher skated for the first time since injuring his MCL a couple weeks ago, so he skated for the first time at practice. He hopes to be ready for next week's games against Illinois. Nick Bonin cut his hand actually in a pile up in front of the net last week against Mizzou, so he's out for at least 2 weeks as he had about 30 stitches put in his left hand. And Brian Pickett is still week to week with a knee injury. We're not quite sure what the knee injury specifically is, but he is still out for the Huskies. Alex Hare starts in that defensive pairing of Herlin and Coletta. It'll be Greenberg, Bach, and Boris for the Huskies. As Greenberg has 5 points on the season, 3 goals, 2 assists. Joe Boris has the most points, or tied for most with Rosinski with no goals, but he has 7 assists on the season, so he's seeing the puck really well and facilitating the play and has a great ice presence. And Rob Bach has 4 points with 2 goals and 2 assists. Alex Hare comes in 2-2, 3.08 goals against average, and a 92 save percentage for the Huskies as we getting ready for the starting lineups for the Robert Morris University Eagles. Starting in goal is going to be Mitchell Saviola, 1-0 on the season, 1.00 goals against average, 97 save percentage. Robert Morris comes into this contest starting the season out 2-0. Huskies coming in 3-1, sweeping Mizzou and splitting with Missouri State in the opening weekend just a few weeks ago. And let's get back to that Mizzou game, or Mizzou weekend, where they played well on Friday, won 7-1. I mean, a dominating game. Come back Saturday, get some big leads, and then they kind of let it go after Bonin got hurt and Perillo came in. I don't think it's much of a concern, but they still win 9-6. But I think the win on Friday was much more impressive than the 9-6 win on Saturday.
Yeah, because I think it just shook them up with Bonin getting hurt. So you got to hope that Alex Hare has a good game today.
It's time for the national anthem. After this, we'll have the puck drop. We're just about ready to get things started here in the first game of the weekend series between Robert Morris University and the Northern Illinois University Huskies. Last year, Huskies swept Robert Morris at Fox Valley Ice Arena, winning both games 4-1 and 5-1. The only loss coming to Robert Morris was at the showcase earlier on in the season. So this will be the first of 3 matchups between the two teams. We'll play tonight and Saturday night, and then come back for the Robert Morris University Showcase later on in the month of November. So it'll be Boris, Bach, and Greenberg, Herland, and Coletta. Alex Hare in net for the Huskies. Welcome again. Our Twitter is at NIU Hockey TV and Facebook.com/NIU Hockey Radio Network. Dan Sanchez, Marcus Grosnick, and Stephen Duffy with you on the call. And Robert Morris wins the face-off. Terry Gagliard over to number 13. Now swings it over for Ben Buchel. Buchel has his pass picked off by Bach, who swings it back into the Robert Morris University zone. Through center ice was 13, looking for Gagliard, and it's going to be an icing call. 19:44 left in period number 1. No scores. We're just underway here at the Edge Ice Arena in Bensenville, Illinois.
You know, so far that I've liked this line of Bach, Boris, and Greenberg, because I think they've so far been the best line. They've gotten the most points out of them. They got the most chemistry out of all of the lines, I think, for NIU.
As Boris wins the faceoff, Greenberg with a quick shot from the left faceoff circle just goes wide, and Saviola. Robert Morris controls the puck. Here's Ben Buchel. Buchel over for number 13. Sends it up the wing for Gagliard. Gagliard has his pass picked off at center ice by Coletta, who swings it back into the offensive zone. Bach bothers the puck carrier there in the far side corners. Taking out by Malone. Malone to DeYoung, but he gives it up to Rob Box coming into the Eagles zone. But the Eagles regain possession of the puck on the far side faceoff circle. Now through center ice comes Jordan DeYoung. Near side half boards into the Husky zone. Nick Leon's got it behind Alex Hare. Far faceoff circle just gets it out to center ice, where Corey Welnicki can get it for the Eagles. Welnicki swings it around the corners as Alex Hare is back to stop it. He plays the puck, as he likes to do, to Troy Hickey. Hickey looking for Rosinski, but finds Sukel looking for Rosinski on the spring attempt. Rosinski back for Leon. Leon with the backhanded pass goes through the blue paint. Rosinski has it near side, far side corner boards. Now taken by Michael Melka. Melka off the boards through center ice. Taken by Leon, looking for a deflection out in front. Doesn't get it. Puck goes wide of Saviola as Leon battles with Corey Welnicki. Taken there now by the captain, Melka. He has it taken away by Rosinski as Leon gets taken down, but no call is made. Here comes Robert Morris through center ice. Welnicki evades a check by Hickey, looking for the backhand, but good stick there by Troy Hickey, number 9. Near side corner boards now has it. Up the boards, near side center ice, as the puck finally gets into the Eagle zone and the Huskies go for a change. Behind the net is Jack Warren. Jack gives it over to Tyler Adams. Adams now for Iovino. Iovino has that one taken away by Hare, and he swings up the near side glass. Robert Morris controls behind Alex Hare, trying to move that puck from low to high. Far side is Tyler Adams, and the puck escapes him into neutral ice. 17:37 left in period number 1, no score. As Stetzinger through center ice, taken there by Bobby Killian. Killian over for Adams, who gets it through center ice to Josh Wentz. Wentz has the puck taken away from him by the captain, Nick Remley. Danny Stetzinger through center ice for Cantillo. Cantillo looking to battle for the puck there with Killian. And Killian wins the puck, far side faceoff circle, Eagle zone. Killian through center ice looking for the pass for Wentz. They just get in the zone and the Eagles go for a wholesale change. Here's LJ Skimeka. Skimeka through center ice, taken down with Gorsica, and it's going to be an icing call on the Huskies. 16:55 left in period number 1, no score.
So far what I've seen from Robert Morris, it looks like they're trying a little bit of dump and chase, trying to use their speed against NIU, even though the NIU has a lot of speed too. So you can tell that this is going to be a very fast-paced game today.
First time we're seeing Danny Zaleski. He didn't play, I believe he played with the D3 team last weekend. He's back with the D2 team. His first shift with the D2 squad since the Missouri State games. He's on a line with Hurlin and Remley, Gorsica, and Stetzinger out on the ice for the Huskies. Here's Zaleski, far side far side half boards, just gets it out through center ice into the Eagle zone to go for a change. Here's Ben Buchel. Buchel over for Gagliard. He has the puck taken away by Zaleski, but the Eagles regain possession. Buchel over for his defensive partner, that's number 13. 13 through center ice for Buchel. Now gives it over to Malone. Malone with a shot. That one's deflected out high, and the puck goes wide to the left of Alex Hare. Puck is battled for in the near side corners. Out comes Danny Zaleski. Zaleski through center ice. Looked like he got chopped there. No call is made as the puck goes to the left to Saviola. Taken by Josh Wentz. Looking to spring number 8 Gagliard, but the Huskies doing a good job of gumming up the neutral ice. Taken by number 13. He skates through the ice, through center ice, takes the puck, just shoots it down in the Husky zone, and they go for a change through the Eagles. Kept in by number 10, Melka. As the Huskies, Coletta gives it over to Niedzila. Niedzila and Coletta out there with Bach, Hickey, and Greenberg. Greenberg looking to chip it into the zone. He gets by a few defenders of Robert Morris. Backhanded attempt looking for a centering pass, I believe, for Bach, was broken up nicely by the Eagles. Bach takes his man off the puck, does Gagliard. Gagliard leads the team with 4 points, 1 goal and 3 assists for Robert Morris through 2 games. Here's Hickey at the left point, sends it down left side near corner. Robert Morris swings it around, but Greenberg retrieves the puck there looking for Boris. Looking to take a shot. Greenberg just sends it down for Captain Rob Bach. Bach will be the captain on the away games, and Remley will be the captain for the home games, because I believe Remley will be done at semester's end. Rob Bach has himself taken off, separated from the puck, as Dom Floro through center ice trying to spring Jack Warren, but Kevin Schwartz is back to control for Troy Hickey now. Hickey through center ice to Joe Boris. Boris leads the team with 7 assists, and offside is the call. 14:41 left in period number 1, no score.
And so far, both teams did not have a shot on goal yet in the first 6 minutes of the game. So you got to expect. I mean, both teams are kind of are really not as sharp as you would think they would be, because their passes are off, their shots are a little bit off. So you got to expect them to get a little bit better in the second period.
Here's Nick Leon looking for a 60 shoot glove save by Saviola, as Nick Leon had a point-blank chance from the slot. And Saviola makes his first save of the night. 14:33 left in period number 1. Still no score. Huskies D3 team playing their home opener against Robert Morris White. And that game is all tied up at 2 in the first period. Here's Nick Leon. Nick Leon looking for a shot from the point. Here's Rosinski. That one's blocked out nicely by number 27, Tim Webster. Here's Skimeka. That one looked like it hit the backup goalie on the Robert Morris bench. Whistle blows. 14:16 left in period number 1. No score here the Edge Ice Arena in Bensenville, Illinois.
And that's too bad because NIU could have got an opportunity from that because Skimeka did keep it in. It looked like it ended up hitting the goalie. That could have been a big opportunity there.
Here's Rosinski winning the face-off as Skimeka this time gets it off the board and down into the Eagle zone. Taken by Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams rinks it all the way around through center ice. Taken here in the Husky zone by Danny Stetzinger. Over for Skimeka. Now for Sukel. Sukel has himself taken from the puck. Here's Tim Webster with a shot that just goes wide on Alex Hare. Puck is won by Josh Wentz around behind Hare, trying to set something up from behind the net, which the Eagles have done at least 2 or 3 times so far in this first period. Here's Rosinski and Leon with a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Rosinski looking, toe drag with the shot, and a good clearing attempt by number 16, Ben Buchel, to not allow Leon for the rebound chance. Here come the Eagles through center ice. Puck shot on net as Hare sticks that one to the far side corner as the Eagles go for a defensive change. Quintola, that one taken away into the breadbasket of Alex Hare. He covers the puck up. Whistle blows. 13:20 left in period number 1. No score.
And Alex Hare saved his teammates there because that was a bad turnover there in their own zone. So far it's 3-2. Finally, they're starting to get some shots on goal here. Let's hope that Alex Hare can stay on top and make some of these nice saves like he just did.
Yeah, that shot by Leon earlier and that shot by Webster are really the only real legitimate shots on goal for each team, as they've been missing the net high and wide often in the first 7 minutes of this period. Saviola's out to play. He brings the puck around near side corner boards. Taken by McCraig. McCraig through center ice. And Coletis clears the puck. It's going to be icing. And there's the whistle. 12:56 left in period number 1. Shots on goal 3-2 in favor of the Eagles.
And you got to hope that NIU tonight, you got to hope that their power play is just as good as it was last week, because remember last week their power play was, I think, 50% over the whole weekend, which is unbelievable because you're just hoping that you get 25% for your power play. But last weekend it was on top. You got to hope that it's going to be the same this weekend. And
that was one of the questions I was going to ask Coach. In this pregame interview, we were running around trying to find an extension cord so we can bring you guys Huskies hockey. I'm guessing most of the people would rather have Huskies hockey than hear Coach Chuck Ronaldo talk. So we'll get him tomorrow as Duffy always does on Saturday nights. Hurlin is without a stick for the Huskies. Finally taken by Gorsica as he gets it through center ice as Cantillo is trying to hunt down the puck. Nothing doing, taken by Jordan DeYoung. DeYoung into the zone for Gagliard. Shot saved by Hare. The rebound was right in the blue paint, but he sticked it to the far side corner boards. Backhand attempt by the Eagles, Malone, and Hare's down to cover, butterfly style. 12:16 left in period number 1, still no score.
And it seems like Coach is staying with pretty much the same lines that he had last weekend. I mean, Pickett is still out, like we said, so I think they're using 5 defensemen again this weekend because they didn't bring up Jake Joch. And then they're losing. Like you said in the beginning of the pregame, they lost Bonin, so they're just going to go with 2 goalies. So far, Coach, it looks like he likes these lines the way they are, and he hasn't really been switching them around that much this year so far.
Face-off won by the Huskies. Here's Troy Hickey behind the net, but he's double-teamed there. Still gets it to the far face-off circle for Zaleski as he floats that one through center ice. Here comes Brian Pounds. Pounds looking for Nidzila right in front of Saviola, but Gagliard was there to take the puck away. Here come the Eagles through center ice. Puck gets dumped in the Husky zone. Troy Hickey's there to control. Stops near side face-off circle. That one goes off the boards in through center ice. Here comes Zaleski. Zaleski looking for a turning pass. Shoots big! Saved by Saviola! As Nidzila could not elevate the puck over the left pad of Saviola. No penalty called on Greenberg looking for the trip where the Eagles. Puck comes all the way back down to Saviola, and that is one of the best moves or best saves of the night. And it is going to be a delayed call here on the Huskies. Robert Morris playing keep away, and Hickey touches up. We'll have our first penalty of the day. 11:10 left in period number 1. Robert Morris going on the power play.
Yeah, like you said, Saviola made an unbelievable save there. Great pass to the front of the net, and he tried to elevate it, like you said, but Saviola denied him. Very well saved. I mean, unbelievable. Looks like Rob Bach is trying to figure out what
he did. So it's going to be number 82, Rob Bach. I believe it's going to be for a trip.
I think it was kind of a makeup call because I saw the Greenberg one, but they didn't call it, and then they gave it to Rob Bach.
So tripping called on Rob Bach at 8:50 of the first period, and the Eagles go on their first power play of the night as the Huskies were a perfect 7 for 7 on the penalty kill last weekend against Mizzou.
Yeah, last weekend they were great on the penalty kill. Basically, all their special teams was like we were saying. They were all great. The power play was about over 50%. The penalty kill was 100%. Just great. So hopefully that both special teams can go very well this weekend.
At the end of two, Huskies are tied 2-2 with Robert Morris. That's the D3 home opener at Fox Valley Ice Arena. Huskies went 1 for 2 on the power play, while the Eagles went 1 for 1. Back here in Bensenville, 10:54 left in period number 1. 1:42 left on the Bach tripping call, as the Eagles steam into the zone looking to set something up from behind the net. Like I said, that's the fourth time it looks like they like to move the net or move the puck from north to south. As Greenberg's up with Boris shorthanded. Here comes Mark Greenberg looking for Joe Boris. Boris takes a shot, now gives it over for Greenberg. Penalty is coming up on the Eagles as Alex Hare is off to the bench for the extra attacker. As it's going to be touched up by Anthony Iovino. And that's going to do it. Robert Morris's penalty, their first of the game. We're going to have 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute and 10 seconds here with 10:20 left in period number 1. It's going to be a hooking call on Tim Webster.
And the big part there was that the penalty kill did very well to get in the offensive zone. Almost got a shorthanded goal, making some great passes. So Robert Morris was getting a little antsy, made a bad penalty. So now it's 4-on-4 for both teams.
So 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 10 seconds. 10:20 left in period number 1. Shots favor Robert Morris, 5-3. Here's Rosinski. Rosinski loses the faceoff. Now the Huskies in the near side corner. Here comes the captain, Michael Melka, through center ice. Melka for Killian. Killian near side looking to backhand in front for Melka, but Alex Hare was there to come out and challenge the shot. Here's a shot by the Eagles, and a big save there by Alex Hare as the puck was free out in the slot for Jack Warren. And the Huskies were able to clear the puck, but here are the Eagles controlling. Here comes Sukel. Sukel through center ice. 36 seconds left on the 4-on-4 before the Huskies go on their first power play of the evening. Puck through center ice for Adams. Adams evades a check from Sukel, but Stetzinger's there to retrieve. Here's Troy Hurlin, far side face-off circle. Now through center ice is Sukel. Sukel has the puck taken away from him. They battle down in the near side at center ice here on the near side of the pond. Sukel still battling there with a couple Robert Morris Eagles. Finally taken by Tim Webster. Webster trying to get stepped into by Stetzinger. That one's going to go up and off the protective meshing. 9:10 left in period number 1. Huskies go on their first power play of the night with 50 seconds left. 7-3 shots in favor of the Eagles.
Yeah, and like we were saying, like last weekend, it was 50% for power play. So, I mean, you got to expect them to do a little bit. You got to expect them to do better here at Robert Morris, but we'll have to see.
Face-off circle at center ice. Joe Boris in Jordan DeYoung. Won by Joe Boris. Taken now by assistant captain Troy Hickey. Hickey over for Ron Coletta. Coletta over for Leon, but broken up nicely by number 13 of the Eagles. 35 seconds left in the power play. 8:53 left in period number 1. Huskies looking to set something up on the power play. Here's Hickey over for Coletta, and he gets tripped up. No penalty call as the puck goes through center ice. No icing is the call. Taken by number 13 from behind the net. Out to Buchel. Buchel with the shot just goes to the left of Alex Hare. Whistle blows, and another penalty for the Huskies. And that is going to be another hook. So with 11 seconds left on the power play, it'll be 4-on-4, and it's going to be Nick Leon.
I actually think that was the trip back here. It was just a very late whistle, very late. But it was the right call.
It was, yes. Right call, just had to take a little bit of time to call that one. And yes, Nick Leon is a former Robert Morris University D1 player.
Yeah. Before
he transferred to the Huskies before the second half of the season began last season. That one goes high up off the glass for Hurlin. 3 seconds left, and the Huskies are on the penalty kill for 1:50 with 8:19 left in period number 1. Here near side for Welnicki. Welnicki looking for a redirect out in front by Malone. Nice shot by him, but that one just missed left of Hare's pad. Welnicki down low for Webster. Webster has a shot. That one's trying to get covered up by Hare. Doesn't know where it is. Whistle blows. Puck finds its way through the blue paint, but the whistle blew, so no goal. 1:30 left in period number 1. 1:30 left on the power play, 8:01 left in period number 1. Huskies and Eagles, no score.
And so far, it's really been a goalie matchup tonight because Alex Hare, he's had eight shots, 8 saves, and even though that Sovela has only had 3 shots, he's made 2 unbelievable saves. The first shot where it was a nice wrister, and he made a save, and then the nice backhand, and he saved that. So far, it's a goalie matchup in this first 12 minutes.
As the Eagles control behind the net of Alex Hare, now near far side corner boards is Malone. Malone over for DeYoung. DeYoung gives it over for Webster. Webster looking for Malone. Now back for Webster, far side corner boards. Here puck's deflected out in front. Huskies try to clear, but they can't do it. Here's DeYoung to the point for Welnicki. Welnicki has the puck. Oh, and Niedzila trying to spring himself. Couldn't get away. 59 left on the power play. Here are the Eagles for Welnicki. Welnicki looking for a shot, and it tipped. Actually got tipped by Stetzinger. That just went wide. And taken by Niedzila, and he clears the puck down the ice as the PK unit goes for a change. 7:15 left in the first period. 42 seconds left on the power play. That one's pumped into the Eagles zone by Ron Coletta. Welnicki does a nice little spinorama backhanded pass into the offensive zone. That goes by Alex Hare. Taken by Troy Hurlin. Near far side corner boards for Ben Buchel, now taken by Mark Greenberg. 23 left on the penalty kill. Here's Ron Coletta up on the rush. It's going to be an offside play. Whistle blows.
It's going to be a penalty on Robert Morris, yep.
Good call by you. We're at a little weird of an angle here up in the stands, so we can't catch everything, but that's why we have Dan and Duffy to catch those things for us. Not quite sure what the penalty was or who it was on.
I think it might have been either a boarding or an interference over on the right corner where we really couldn't see, but...
And I believe it's going to be number 21, Anthony Iovino. That's his second penalty of the night. It's at 13:50 of period number 1. Here come the Eagles, 4-on-4 hockey for 10 seconds before the Huskies go back on the power play. Here's Mark Greenberg, over for Joe Boris, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to do it. Huskies go on the power play as Leon's out of the box and Rob Bach comes out onto the ice. Far side corner boards battling there is DeYoung and Boris. Boris up to the point for Hurlin. Hurlin for Boris. Boris down low, looking for the deflection out front was Coletta on Bach. Puck near side boards for the Huskies. Penalty is going to be called on Robert Morris. Shot, that one goes up off Saviola into the protective netting. Interference coming up on the Eagles, and the Huskies will have 1:14 seconds of 5-on-3 hockey, looking to jump out to an early lead.
And like I've always said, that 5-on-3 hockey, this is the biggest part of the game, because if you don't get this, your team loses all of its momentum. So you got to hope that they get a goal here on the 5-on-3, because...
So interference is the call on number 13.
And you actually saw that in the first Blackhawks game, which we'll talk about in the second intermission. But,
yes, we will.
But you saw that with the Blackhawks, where they went on a 5-on-3 and they ended up getting a goal, and that ended up helping them in the end, winning 6-4.
Yep. Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll kind of tease that for the second intermission. We'll break down the Hawks' home opening game against the Cap.